Let's make an easy dinner for when the kids get out of school. We are making chili mac and it is so good. It's all in one pan too, which is great for cleanup, and the kids did have seconds of this dish, so I definitely recommend. First, I'm taking an onion and a bell pepper and we are chopping those up really well. And if you want, you don't have to add the onion and bell pepper, or you could add different vegetables here. It really doesn't matter. Once those are all diced up, you're gonna take a hot pan with a little oil and start sauteing those in that pan. And I recommend using a bigger pot for this. I ended up changing halfway through because I was afraid I wasn't going to have enough room, so I should have thought about that. Once those were sauteed, I added 1.5 pounds of ground beef, and once that ground beef was cooked, I added a couple tablespoons of minced garlic. And then I did drain some of that fat, and now you can season it really well. I'm using a packet of chili seasoning, and then I'm adding 2 tablespoons of flour to this, and then I'm adding some smoked paprika and some more chili powder to this as well. Once everything is nice and combined, this is where I switch my pans, but you could do this all in one pan, I promise. I added some kidney beans and 1 can of tomato sauce, and then 1 whole carton of this beef broth. And then I added 1 pound of noodles. Once that was all boiling, then I added the noodles. And now you're gonna cook those noodles for about 10 to 11 minutes until they are cooked through. You can try that to make sure. And then I shredded up some cheese while that was boiling. I did that whole block. And then I added about 3 cups of the shredded cheese to this. I did turn off the heat before adding the cheese in there, and the cheese will melt right away. This was such a filling, delicious meal. I hope you guys give it a try.